What's going on, gamers? Welcome to GSA. You guys are watching the Battle for Bikini Bottom, no SBA tournament, and this is losers round one. Here we've got RingoTongo versus ConkerHax. This is Jeff Sway, also known as Sway, and I'm here with my co-commentator, Jackalaka. How's it going?
Well, it's going all right. I cooked up a burger and I'm feeling pretty good.
You got yourself a Krabby Patty?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
you already know.
Didn't have lettuce, onion, or tomato, so
Oh,
kind
okay.
of a discount Krabby Patty.
Discount Krabby Patty. All right, we're gonna get going just about now as both the runners are gonna go ahead and start. So this is crazy. I say it. I feel like I say it every time, but it always surprises me. This is the losers side only. This is only round 1, 2, and this is Conker versus Ringo. And both of these guys, you know, like Conker is rocking that needleless route. Ringo's been at the top of the boards for a while. I feel like these are two really high quality players, and it's gonna be really interesting to see which one of them is gonna fight it out to stay in this tournament. I'm excited.
Yeah, two classic runners of the game. They've been doing this for a while, so it's going to be interesting to watch how they play, how their routes deviate from each other. It's going to be a fun match.
Yeah, and we should see that pretty soon, I think. It depends what Ringo decides to do in Jellyfish 2. We're going to see who uses the safe strats in JF. And
hey, not saying safe strats are bad. They're pretty dope.
I mean, like, I think that I say, like, I feel like more of the runners should go for it just because it's fast and safe. You know, it doesn't lose that much time compared to an optimal setup for hammer skip, which I feel like a lot of them try to go for, and so they kind of just go for the jump. But I like the bash. It's a very safe option. But obviously, some of these guys have been doing the jump for a while, so they're way more comfortable with that, and that makes sense.
Yeah, for those who don't who are uninitiated, for the upcoming trick hammer skip, if you bubble bash off of the hammer bot, you almost always get the checkpoint at the top of the near the top of the hill. So that's always a good safe strat to go for to make sure that you don't like get warped back to the beginning. Or alternatively, you can just get the checkpoint up here, so that if you don't get like the checkpoint up near the box, you just get warped back down to here. Although Ringo isn't going for that, but and Conker is. So if Ringo misses hammer skip here, then he's gonna get warped back to the beginning. But he should be fine.
All right, let's see. So that's a pretty good setup there. Ringo goes for the jump. He goes for the drown. Let's see if he got it. Conker having a little bit of an issue with Ringo first try. Good stuff. And then Conker still having a bit of a rough time just setting it up. Yeah, is he gonna? He's gonna drown himself. He did get it. Okay. I thought he almost just like killed himself just to reset it.
Yeah.
But ended up getting it, so good stuff there. So Ringo, a little bit of a head start here. You're gonna see like 7 or 10 seconds ahead of
hammer skip has like some luck involved. Like it's all dependent on where the hammer bot actually lands. So you get enough height, but it's not too high that you can't reach it. You know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that RNG, but it's a little bit, you know, of the execution as well. You know, I think, and that's why I like the bashes, because in those in this like kind of race environment, when you have those like RNG situations that can end, like if you look at Conker now, he's already, you know, like 10 seconds behind. Maybe not. Yeah, actually, no, about 10 seconds behind. Like he could have just gone for a bash, played it safe, you know, lost a second or two of potential time save, but still would have been ahead. So
yeah. Looks like
situation and Conker, no!
Conker missing dilemma skip. That's gonna set him back a lot.
Yeah, so that's another like 15 seconds for just to set it up again.
Yeah, so Ringo's off to a really early lead in this run.
Yeah, Ringo keeping it tight so far, as Conker's he's had a little bit of issues with Spaghetti early on in the run here.
Spaghetti what?
Spaghetti? You never heard anyone say spaghetti?
No, I'm not one that commentates other games. So. unlike
G Sway.
G Sway.
It's pronounced G Sway.
No, I was like thinking of like your Twitter handle, like CS Jessway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I also do some Smash Ultimate and Smash 4 commentary, but
that was the joke, setup, and punchline that I was trying to go for.
All right, so
Ooh.
we're here with Ringo in downtown with Conker, not too far behind. And I think like Sinks is one of those interesting segments where like sometimes you just randomly lose time, but then also you can get lucky Sinks, so you can also randomly save time too. It goes both ways.
Yeah. Although
So
more often than not, you get the unlucky sink
yeah,
where
you
it
get the
just doesn't do
unlucky.
where it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. That's like the no, because there's the standard sink, but then there's also the unlucky sink where you get it hits it hits the Thunder Tiki as you're trying to like hit it, and it
Yeah.
makes you miss a
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah, no, standard sink and premium sink.
Yeah, there's tiers of sinks, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen? You got your common sinks, your epic sinks, and you got your legendary sinks.
What is this commentary right now? We're just talking about sinks.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the
Oh,
sinks. Speaking of sinking, Ringo and Conker's catching up. He's moving here, and this is where he activates his legendary sea needle route. So that's going to be coming up here. He's going to go over here, and then he's going to go around this building. Last time I saw him do this, he was low on underwear, so it's good that he's not put himself in that situation this time. So he's going to come up here, and he's just going to skip this sandy portion. Oh, it gets hit.
Oh, I thought he was about to go for cannon frame.
No,
Or
no.
no, go for copper sock. Like
Yeah.
what? Ooh.
Okay.
That's interesting. I've never seen anyone like not get a bounce off of the arrow on the ground.
Yeah, sometimes if it depending on your speed, depending on your angle, the arrow can be a little weird.
Yeah.
I've definitely, and you can see some of that stuff. Like if you watch like 100% runnage for this game, like sometimes you see the arrow a little weird.
Yeah. Or if you just like mess around with like walls and
Yeah,
sponge ball.
yeah. But yeah, we're gonna see Conker come up here
Yeah,
while Ringo goes to C needle. Conker's gonna be going straight up to the rooftops. So this is kind of that opportunity for Conker to make a little bit of lost ground back up while Ringo has to do this slower spatula. Conker is going to be trading out C Needle for some faster spatulas, but those spatulas come with a price, especially GCC. Good Cage Clip is a really difficult trick.
Ringo hitting the Thunder Tiki, so he lost the infinite dive. Ooh.
Oh, okay. He somehow got it back. I didn't see what he hit there, but okay.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
Yeah, no, so this is gonna put him off cycle a little bit. So ooh, that Chuck. Ooh.
Looking like GameCube right now.
Yeah, that one was kind of accurate. What the heck?
That was a little spooky, but that's kind of what happens when you miss cycles. Is things get a little bit weird. All right, so he's doing okay on this third side. The problem, and this is why C Needle can be such a big deal, is that when you miss the cycle, and you can see even a runner like Ringo, you know, these are people that have been doing this for forever. But if you just mess up like one little thing, it can lead to this kind of situation where it's just a huge ripple effect. This spatula is the definition of the butterfly effect, in my opinion. So you can definitely see it happen as Ringo loses a decent amount of time. So that's good for Conker because it gives him even more wiggle room to execute these harder strats later on in the run.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it looks like Conker's ahead, but in reality, he's probably like 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, especially with he lost a bunch of time in the beginning, but then Ringo lost some time on C Needle. So yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to tell with the wildly different routes right now.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we're gonna keep an eye on as the run continues. C Needle, needleless route isn't something besides I think besides shift, not many people have even tried it, let alone use it regularly.
Yeah, I believe before Conker started doing it, it was only Ringo and oh wait, not Ringo. Rubber and Shift.
Yeah. So yeah, so Conker being very adventurous with this in this tournament. He's been going for it. I think the whole tournament. Yeah. He's been doing pretty decent with it too. It's definitely been working out okay for him. And so he's gonna clean up his portion of downtown is Ringo's going to keep going at the rooftops, and that's kind of where you can see this route difference. Is C Needle, especially it's especially stark just because Ringo had a little bit of a rough C Needle. Is that segment just can last forever compared to all these other segments that are going to come up for Conker. Especially this spatula. This is probably the fastest spatula in the game. Actually, I don't even think that's true, but I can't remember off the top of my head what is.
Probably BRC, honestly.
Yeah, I think BRC is actually faster than Annoy Squidward, which is surprising.
Yeah, it's crazy that we've gotten to that point in this game where like,
Yeah.
you can clip into the ballroom quicker than you can jump 10 times in Squid's house, or jump 11 times if you're a runner, you get that one.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing is like, I remember when we'd first discovered one of the early setups for ballroom clip, and that already was revolutionary, and that made the segment now it was like 40 something seconds, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ringo missing that part.
But he's good. He's got the ledge grab.
He's good. Yeah,
he'll
he got
lose
the
a little
ledge
bit of
grab.
time, but
Yeah,
it's not a big deal. Yeah, Conker was actually the one that found that setup.
Yeah,
that was
Conker
really
ballroom.
hype.
Yeah, it was. I remember seeing that. It was just really hype. But yeah, and then we took that, and then we made it even fat. We literally cut it in a fourth of the time. Now like the best segments are like what 11, 12 seconds, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe the best is the 12.
Yeah. So
Ooh, Conker missing ETG glide.
Yeah, so this is another strat that's kind of new. So we've seen a few runners kind of we've seen all the runners struggle a few times. I'll say that is the correct outcome with this trick, but Conker pulling it off. I think that was second or third try, so that's all right.
Yeah. He's having a horizontal earthquake again.
I think he was worried that he missed it somehow, like went too far out, which I haven't seen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a possibility.
Oh, like that.
Oh, no! He bubble wanded instead of jump there.
Oh,
that's gonna lose some time. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this has been one of those tricks that a lot of the runners in this kind of like race environment, it's a really high pressure environment. They're really trying to make every second count. And in that kind of high pressure situation, these newer tricks that haven't really been like ingrained completely into muscle memory can really do a number on the run.
Yeah, I can attest to this because I died to ETG in my and I think my first race in the tournament. So it can get to you like nerves and stuff.
Yeah, that's a big
especially
deal.
Since it's an elimination match.
So Conker's he's still having a little bit of trouble. He might go for it here. Honestly, I think he could have gone for it a little earlier. He played it a little too safe, but he's there, so it's okay, I guess.
Yeah,
he's doing all right. Meanwhile,
it's okay, I guess. Says Justway.
It's okay, I guess. Did you find my lost socks?
Like, shout out to Did you find my lost socks? The best Justway clip ever.
It's true. Meanwhile, Ringo here. Yeah. I was just gonna say Ringo's entering Goo Lagoon, so he's. It's hard to tell if Conker's ahead just because of all the trouble with ETG. Like Ringo's lost a good bit of time. Conker lost a good bit of time to early towers glide.
I would say Ringo is definitely ahead right now, just because he has not made as much mistakes as Conker has. Like he had a kind of a sloppy C needle, but apart from that, like he's been playing pretty well.
That is true. All right, so now it's Ringo's turn while Conker's coming up here to tower skip. Is he gonna go for? I don't know if Ringo goes for. Okay, so Ringo's gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna go for early towers guide. So we'll see here too as well. All right, so he's gonna miss his first attempt. As Conker's gonna go here for tower skip. Gets a first try. Big stuff.
All right, Ringo.
Yeah, Ringo gets ETG second try, so that's pretty good from him.
Was that too far to the left?
No, I don't think so. No, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's good. So
he's quality.
Ringo, yeah, he's looking good so far. Oh, he didn't get the bash there.
Is he gonna?
I'm a little worried that he's jumping a little too high. I think he's gonna drown. Oh, okay, he got it. that was probably the closest I've seen anyone doing that setup to drowning. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's his consistent setup or he was a little bit spicy on it.
Yeah, going for the jump ground. Ooh, I thought he almost missed the trigger. Oh my
No.
god. That I
All
was like,
kinds of scares here.
yeah, I looked away and then looked back and he was still gliding. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I don't think no one's missed the trigger yet, which is good.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that, but so Conker is gonna finish up Goo Lagoon 1 here. Ringo's gonna set himself up to start tower climb in a second. So we're gonna come up to Poseidon. Chill times.
I am calling that Conker is going to go. He's going to clip inside of the castle, so neither left or right side.
Really quick, I want to comment there. Ringo actually missed a. Oh, as Conker whiffs the whole stack of tikis, I guess. Oh, he's a left side guy. Ringo missed out on a lot of shinies on the slide there. I don't know if you noticed, but he missed all the thunder tikis because he collided with the row on the slide. So that's gonna hurt him a good bit. That kind of, the shiny run's gotten a lot better, but it can still leave him a little bit behind. He's got to go for some shiny backups just to make sure everything works out.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't go for the one behind Shady Souls already, if he just gets that one, he should be on track.
Yeah.
So yeah, Conker's ahead by like 18. Oh wait, no, no, he's ahead by 3 spatulas. Oh god, an 18 spatula lead. No, just
18 I thought you were gonna say 18 seconds. I'm like, where'd you get that one? But then you said 18 spatulas, and I was like, where'd you get that one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, no,
right.
18. No, dude. Crazy.
Yeah. All right. So Ringo's finishing up Gulagoon here. Is Conker heading up those tasty manips here in the first phase of Poseidon? I just like to talk about this one during Poseidon. It's interesting to note. It's harder to tell right now because Ringo's not on the same segment, but maybe he'll get on phase 1 while Conker's on phase 3. But it's interesting to see how different the runners do their manips for this phase. I think everyone has a different flavor when it comes to the Sandy manips. And Robo Patrick too later, but it's a little easier to tell with Sandy just because it's much more consistent.
Yeah. Conker's going like in between the and Poseidon. I always like have Sandy land on the E in Poseidon. That's my manipulation for that.
I don't know how to. I think I'm the same as most runners. I don't think I've mapped out. I don't have a chart, unfortunately.
I have a map.
You have a map.
I had the blueprint of Poseidon.
Blueprints.
Heavy Iron gave it to me. Well, I made this game.
I made it. All right, so here we go. We got Ringo entering. Yeah, this is about what I said. We got Conker on phase 3 while Ringo's on his phase 1. So that's about, what is that, like about minute 50 difference just in that entry at least.
Yeah, Ringo's on pace to get like a 25x Poseidon or 24x. So pretty solid for a race time. Although I'm not sure how the needleless Poseidons like stack up. Or like what,
yeah,
what
it's a little bit. I mean, you can take out a minute 50-ish for Sea Needle. What is it? Or like no, it's like a minute 20, minute 30, minute 30, I think.
Yeah.
So not, yeah. I mean, given that 130 benchmark, actually, it seems like Conker might still be ahead by like 10 seconds. Although phase 3 is the long boy. Actually, you know what? It might be even.
I mean, Sea Needle takes up a lot of time. So.
Yeah, that's the thing is that of all the things that Ringo happened to kind of be sloppy with, it happened to be Sea Needle, which is probably the slowest if you're sloppy with it. So that was kind of that kind of evened things out for the both of them.
Yeah.
All right, so Conker's about to finish up here. He's looking like a 1920. Ringo's midway through his phase 2. So let's see. All right, so we're gonna see Conker exiting here. Keep in mind he is on a different route Then Ringo, he's on his needleless route, so this is about right for him. We got a 1910 exit.
A 19OX Poseidon with ETG route, that would just be like, no.
So for the people that are familiar with any route that isn't, that's about equivalent to like a mid 20-minute Poseidon exit, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
So, all right, and then Ringo's gonna start up on his phase 3. Well, right now we have this is like okay RNG for Conker. You know, nothing special. That's the thing is like Tree Dome never really goes bad. It can just go really good, but it's never really good. So most of the time, it just ends up average for most of these guys.
Yeah, because the robots will never like spawn in the back of the tree dome while you're like near the end of it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see Conker probably go for this bowl, and I think I've noticed him do this. I haven't seen many other runners do that, but
I always go for that one.
yeah, I see he turns his camera and then pulls a stack and then goes for this. So he has a lot of shinies, and that kind of makes his shiny route work out with Sea Needle not getting as many shinies with the combos.
Yeah,
it's a very important part of that route. All right, so Ringo finishing up this phase 3. Yeah, so you're gonna see Ringo is looking at more of like a 21 exit. So honestly, like I think Conker might be ahead by a little bit here.
I mean, I don't know. Conker did mess up with like hammer skip and then dilemma skip and then ETG. So I feel like Ringo has the advantage right now.
I guess we'll find out. Is Ringo gonna finish out 2059, just barely under 21 there on an exit? As Conker's going to hit up the Krusty Krab. We'll see what kind of RNG both of these guys get as Ringo goes into Poseidon. No, not Poseidon. It's the Tree Dome. They both a dome. I always get it. But, all right. So we'll see what we got here. Is Conker's going to drop. Oh, my God. Okay, that was pretty good. He got hit just because of the way they were stacked. But Ringo's getting hit a little bit too here. So looks like it's all right for both of these guys. Yeah. Ringo gets the bowl. No, he doesn't get the bowl.
Oh, if there was a fodder down here.
Yeah, if there's a fodder, yeah, he would have gotten hit. That would have been it. All right.
Conker entering Dream. This could be a big turning point, as you know the skips here are pretty inconsistent. I don't know if he goes for Forbidden Skip.
With needleless route?
Yeah, I don't think he would.
I'm not sure actually. I don't recall, but I guess we'll see in a little bit. He's gonna start with slide skip. Ends up going good for him.
That was boneless.
No, that means it's bone full. He got it first try. It was bone full.
Boneless, because that bone full means you're good. What?
All right, Ringo with a clean setup there for his chum bucket.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of my favorite alloy memes.
All right, so we're gonna see Conker. Yeah, so here he's gonna go for oil skip. So I don't think he's gonna go for. Oh, he gets knocked backwards. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the spikes in Dream, they just don't work.
Sometimes they just knock you in a way. It's not even that you don't necessarily expect it. It's that you don't expect the direction that it sends you.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You kind of like expect them at some point to just like screw you over.
Yeah.
But you just never know where they're gonna screw you over.
When and where is the question. But Conker getting a first try after the mishap. So looking good. As Ringo enters Krusty Krab here, we'll see how this goes. Looking like he's got okay RNG.
Missing an oil skip loses like 24 seconds, but since he didn't like actually set it up.
So
ooh,
yeah, that's an okay, yeah. So that's probably like the worst possible RNG. All right, yeah. So Conker, this is kind of what I figured, with this needleless route. Like he has to go for some spatulas here, so he's got to do Forbidden. So let's see how this goes here. He's gonna go for the bowl. No, he's gonna do the walk. All right. Oh, you got a little bit of a flip there.
Yeah.
Got the block to help him out.
Shout out to 16% strengths.
I'm sure that was on purpose, but I can't tell. All right, so Ringo is setting up here for looking like slide skip. This Conker's finishing out. He's going to do Sandy Nut.
Let's go. Ooh,
Okay, all right. So
that
Ringo,
was
yeah, he was, and he was
that was
he
close.
that was good on him because he recognized that he was a little late to the cycle. Just stood there on the spikes, and that's kind of what you're looking at with the spikes. Is like, okay, I know I'm gonna hit the spikes. This is not an intentional angle. Please don't send me outwards. Just pop me up, and he got it. So
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for in that situation.
yeah. See Ringo go for oil skip.
All right, so yeah, so we got Conquer, and we'll see if he gets. We'll get Sandy Nut. He spooked me there. Swag shot. All right.
Ooh,
Filing
Ringo
on.
missing oil.
Oh no. All right, yeah.
Ugh.
So this is, and I mean, again, remember because we did say it was a little bit up in the air. I thought that Conquer was a little ahead. I think Jack said that we might not be, but I think as this continues, like already accounting for the difference in route, I think Conquer was slightly ahead, but now it's looking pretty good for him. Ringo missing oil skip again. That's like another one of those tricks where if you miss it, you're losing a good amount of time. So we'll see as Conquer heads into Murmelayer. Ringo's going to round out Dream. Oh, he gets the one frame. Let's go. Good stuff.
One frame bowl. Let's go. Yeah, right now I'm just like thinking of like what the absolute worst luck would be in Krusty Krab. They just spawn.
I mean, I
the
have
four
to
corners.
say, yeah, no, because they don't really do it. Because I kind of try to spawn by you. The Duplicatotron tries to put him there. I honestly think Ringo got probably what he got. What looks like the worst RNG. It's the worst RNG I've seen in the tournament so far. So
Yeah.
probably not the worst that's happened, but that's what it looks like when you get it bad. So we'll see with Ringo here. I'm actually curious. I'm not sure if he got it or not. So I guess we'll find out right here as Conker's going to go into the funnel machines. Let's see what happens. All right, so yeah, Ringo's going to get it. Clean stuff here.
Yeah, I'd say Sandy's stream is like, I mean, it loses the most time if you miss it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, if you miss that, that's huge amount of time.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so right now, in terms of just pure synchronicity, we've got Conker finishing up funnel machines while Ringo's out there. So I'd say he's about a minute and a half behind just at this point. Ringo also getting the one frame. Okay, these guys are looking crispy.
Some French fries. No,
oh my goodness! Because you told me to. All right, so Conker finishing up funnel machines.
Now he's going on to Towers of Power. Sorry, the spinning version. Oh, he's going for the ground pounds.
Yeah, he does the ground pound. I wonder. I feel like this is slower, but he goes for it. So I guess there's something I might not know.
I mean, the all-knowing Alex97 says they are fast, so they are fast.
I mean, if Alex says it, it's got to be fast.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the man that came up with the Alex97 manips.
Yeah, shout outs to Alex97. I think we've literally shouted him out every single match.
It's because Alex needs to come back and
get that
get 59. The sub one. He's got to get the 59. All right, so
getting
yeah,
the prawn entries. Ringo getting the second funnel. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you thinking of this mid game so far, Jack? What are you thinking for both these guys?
Murmelayer just seems to be going pretty well for both of them. Dream was shaky, but I mean Sand Mountain is a pretty consistent split, so I think they'll be fine there. Unless they like die on Guppy Mound, which would be very unfortunate.
Oh, Conker accidentally inputting the. Not that bad, but not. Well, I mean, if you die, it's a little bad. But he's not. He's fine. All right, and Ringo also going for the belly slide. Maybe I guess it's fast.
Conker would have died there if he was playing any % no health upgrades. I'm just kidding. We should make that a category. And then...
Oh no. Might as well just make a ballroom clip percent category
Yeah.
where you try to do ballroom clip as fast as possible. Isn't that basically 41% at that point?
I thought there was like a 47% meme. So that
Might be.
might be something along those lines.
All right, Ringo setting up slide skip here. He might have. Yeah. Oh, okay, he got it. I was gonna say it looked like he jumped a little early, but it's not correct as he's gonna get a clean setup there. As he's finishing out, so yeah. So Ringo's still got to trudge through security tunnel and the ballroom to get to that end part. So yeah. So Conker's going on to. He's almost at industrial at this point. He's gonna do right now. He's gonna into rock bottom. This is specifically for the needleless route.
He's gonna do bathroom boost
no.
to get over to Sleepy. Ooh,
Ringo misses security tunnel. So yeah, this is interesting now because I think early game was characterized more by Conker making some mistakes, but now it looks like Ringo is kind of closing that gap. So we'll see here. It's getting tighter and tighter, and as we get to late game, we're gonna see them sync up. It's gonna take a bit because Conker's gonna go the opposite way through the menu that Ringo is.
Yeah.
But it'll start to show, especially because like a lot of the backtracking spatulas that they're gonna go through are pretty pretty similar in time length, pretty consistent, except for like kids. So
Yeah.
it'll be easier to tell where they're at then. But right now, Conker's going into Sand Mountain.
As Ringo's finishing up Murmlayer. You know, I just want to say, I think bathroom boost is one of like the coolest tricks in the game. Like it just looks cool. You just like use the sleepy time enemy to just boost all the way over to the hot sauce, and then you can get a 1 frame off of that.
Yeah, it just looks if you've ever done it, and if you guys are watching and want to try out, I encourage you. Like, bathroom boost is one of those tricks that just feels fast. It looks fast. It feels fast. The strat, like the route itself, isn't necessarily fast, but it's a really fun trick to just do. And for the needleless route specifically, it is, like a good strat to know, since it is an integral part of that route. So
I have to agree on this one. Conker's in Sand Mountain right now. Getting the sock. Didn't forget that.
It's his face a little bit.
I've once missed that button. Don't miss the button.
Yeah, I think that's a guaranteed reload, right?
Yeah, I think I landed on it. No, I think I landed on the button and lost all my momentum somehow.
Yeah, sometimes it like pushes you off, which is weird.
Yeah. Slide mechanics don't really work against you in this game usually. But in movie where you have to like do a lot of like jumping in between parts of the slide, like the sudden momentum stops can be kind of detrimental. But unlike that, the slides in this game are a lot more linear, so you don't have to like jump in between them that much.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he got a third jump there. Is that a 1 frame?
That is a 1 frame. I can confirm that.
All right, so this is a little spooky because Conker's on 1 HP here. He needs to not get hit by these monsoon storm clouds. He's fine. Ringo not too far behind actually, so yeah, they're kind of close now. And that, I think bathroom boost is where like the sync from C Needle kind of comes into play. Having to do bathroom boost versus not kind of makes up for the time that Conker spends in C Needle. So right now I actually think, yeah, Conker's looking like he's a little ahead. We'll see how that plays out as both these guys go into Industrial Park.
Yeah. Also, Ringo getting the 1 frame. Let's go.
All right. All right, no, not getting hit by the monsoon, but we got Conker setting up for. He went for the sock. Some people have, some people haven't. I've seen. It's very route dependent to get that sock under the bus stop.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that in like a year at this point. Because I took it out of my route a while ago in place of or no, I routed in Dream, like Squid's Dream, and then took that out.
Yeah, I know a lot of like higher level runners have kind of been mixing and matching socks lately. Conker gonna play it nice and safe. And Ringo's also going for the sock. So yeah, I guess both these guys have that in their route. All right. So now Conker's actually gonna cash in a spatula here. Oh no, sorry, that was not correct. I forgot that you can actually just warp to Mr. Krabs and just go from there. So we're gonna see Ringo finish up. Oh, he misses! No!
Ooh.
He saved it, but no. Yeah, it's gonna lose him like 10 seconds. Little unfortunate, especially because now again, like this is where Conker is kind of being more clearly in the lead. You'll notice I have the same spat counts here, and that's a big deal. Now, what does make it a little bit even is that Ringo is going to be able to get that Trench of Darkness spatula that Conker got with Bathroom Boost. He's going to just be able to get that as part of the route. It's pretty fast on his way to Sleepy Skip. But like we said, Conker has those harder but much more quick tricks at the end of the run that are going to give him the opportunity to stay in the lead with the Bathroom Boost opportunity that he got. So it's a little bit on Conker, but right now both these guys in phase 1, so and Conker has a little bit of a lead. So I would say that this is pretty even right now, with Conker slightly favored. That's what I think. And we're gonna see an opportunity to get a really clear view of who's ahead once we get to Kelp Forest, I think.
Yeah. Because I think Conker's going to be going for LTCS.
Yeah. I mean, he went for it last time as well, so I haven't seen him not go for it so far. I mean, last time he got it first try, so that was really hype because it was a really close race with Univa, and that was really hype to see him get that first try because they were pretty close. They were within 20 seconds of each other at that point when he got that.
Yeah. Also, while we have the time, I'd like to mention Pace, the first competitive speedrun marathon, which will have the finals for the Super Mario Odyssey, Celeste, and Super Mario 64 leagues, from what I remember. And you can learn more about it with the exclamation point commands in the title. So check out Pace. I wanted to mention that because I forgot that last time.
Yeah, well, and I think they also just published their list of what games are going to come out, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, shoutouts to my boy Proto Kid for getting Road Rage in.
There we go.
He and I have been friends for a while. And also Battle is going to make an appearance with Shift Running No SBA edit, along with some other pretty awesome speed games. It's chalking up to be a pretty fun event.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a really good time, especially like, and I just love again like this growth of competition. I think in speedrunning is really interesting. You know, like I feel like races in speedrunning, not for all games. I at least like let's talk about like battle racing really quick. Like battle racing is, in terms of like a competitive format, is not too common. I think this is the perfect time for the game right now, just based on the tricks, based on the slightly different high level routes that have become possible with these new tricks that we found, and just the fact that we have a lot of runners that are playing at a pretty good, pretty high caliber, and are near each other. I think is the biggest deal. It's like the perfect time for battle to see some competition in terms of any percent races. And then a lot of other games, you know, races have been classic, and it's really cool to see new like competition spread out of like just from that environment of racing. It's cool to see a different side of competition. You know, speedrunning has mostly been, you know, competition with the self. I mean, among the leaderboards, you know, you have like people competing with each other in a rivalry, that sort of way, but pure raw competition, one-on-one races has not been as frequent as Ringo's gonna get frozen. He didn't get hit, but he got frozen. He just let himself take it. But yeah, I think it's
a weird
really
manipulation here.
Conker with a good manip though. Yeah, so let's see how Ringo's manips go, because Conker's manips were looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's a yeah.
races used to be like pretty. They actually used to be pretty common back like early 2018, late 2017. We had like a lot of community races, and Sway and I used to be part of a lot of those. Like me, Sway, and Alloy, we used to do a lot of 1v1v1s.
Yeah.
Those were fun.
Yeah, I think as a no reset tool, I think has kind of been the primary motivator for a lot of races. Ringo with another like it was like okay manip, but you kind of see he had to move really deep in there to get it. So he's going to come out at 39, 36, 37, and he's going to
Sorry,
go into
sorry for muting. I had to sneeze.
he's going to go now. He's going to rock bottom while Conker is going to go backwards. He's going to start in JF. Then he's going to go down to downtown. Then he's going to do Goo Lagoon all the way until he finishes backtracking, ends up in rock bottom.
Oh, missing the clip in. Actually, did he or did he just?
Yeah, he took a. It's interesting because he takes a pretty wide angle there. It's not something that I see from a lot of runners.
Yeah, I take kind of like a direct angle to it.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of the most common technique is to just kind of go at it, but we see Conker rocking that narrow one. He does the double jump slam too, which is also pretty interesting.
I've never trusted them. That one.
It's kind of tight. It's a little tight. If you don't get the jumps, if your input gets eaten, good luck.
Yeah. Another one I don't trust anymore is the jump spin onto that. That one just isn't worth it at all. Alloy just Snapchatted me. Shoutouts to Alloy.
All right, so we've got Conker doing Drain the Lake, and Drain the Lake was another spatula to kind of go. It's part of the needleless route here for Conker, but for a lot of other routes with the introduction of just ballroom clip, even in its 40-second form, ballroom clip was the first thing to replace Drain the Lake. We were all looking, waiting. We're like, how can we replace Drain the Lake? And ballroom clip was the answer.
Yeah. Oh, 40 seconds. I thought you meant like the 40-second version of ballroom clip. Like what?
But yeah, and I mean it was funny because a lot of people weren't looking for ballroom clip necessarily. People were actually looking for drainless lake. They were looking for ways to make drainless lake fast so that we didn't have to do Patrick drain the lake.
Yeah.
But then we ended up finding ballroom clip and it was all a moot point.
Yeah, I remember when like Conker found BRC and everyone was just like, "Well, we're getting rid of drain the lake." I almost said we were getting rid of drainless, but Ringo falling off of the
museum
thingies. What are those called? I mean,
they're galas. They're galas.
I call them saucers, even though they aren't.
Yeah, you got a nice RCB there though.
Yeah, that was kind of a angle too far to the left, but he made it work.
He made it work. It was looking kind of nice.
Looking kind of sus.
But all right, so Ringo having an okay museum. You had to do one reload, but other than that, looking all right.
Yeah.
Got the King Jelly going on here for Conker. Ringo's gonna close up on museum, so Conker's gonna do downtown next. Actually, oh yeah, sorry. He's gonna do some stuff, and then we're gonna see Ringo's gonna keep going here with rock bottom.
The bubble bowl just kept going. Did you see
and
that?
Actually, that's the strat too because it gets you shinies that way.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it like fly off of the slide. That was interesting.
Gets a little wild sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, so just to recap, we're in late game here with Ringo. He's finishing up rock bottom here. He's gonna go for sleepy skip. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Oh, he misses the bash. And this is another like really tough trick when you miss it because you have to reload the level. You have to reset up with the sleepy time robots to go for another bash. But he's gonna take this second try and just get the ledge grab, so that's gonna make it clean for him. As Conker is gonna do, he's gonna get going here, and yeah, he's doing over the mo, and then we're gonna see kids from him.
Going for the jump ground pound. Let's go.
Jump.
Is he gonna go for the Jackalaka
money strat?
Money strat. Let's go.
Money
it is
strat.
a thing. Oh, but he's gonna do some grinding. It looks.
Yeah,
like.
he's got to. Yeah, that's part of the thing is you got to do just that little bit.
Very interesting stuff.
All right. So Ringo closing out down rock bottom while Conker does a little bit of grinding. I think he does 1 or 2 cycles.
Get the stone tiki there.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. But he still gets the super ultra mega monster combo, so you know it's all good.
It's all about the super ultra mega monster combo.
Ringo going for the preliminary bowling shot before he just goes for BRC. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with it, but gets a 4th try.
Yeah, that's all right. It's still fast.
That's still faster than doing it with the the ball for BRC.
All right, Conker getting that first try cruise boost was really critical in making the most comfortable situation possible for him in this kids segment.
Ringo the thing with a little bit of trouble. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, he covered that.
Okay.
That was really solid.
All right, he gets the trigger too. Nice.
Let's go.
That was looking pretty good from Ringo's. But yeah, for kids is a really cycle heavy trick. If you mess with those cycles, things start to look pretty sus pretty quick. But pretty sus pretty quick, and that's why you want to see those first try cruise boosts from the runners, is it gives them the best opportunity to be flexible with the cycles. Otherwise, if they don't get the cycle they're looking for, they're gonna have to wait around, or worse, they might end up getting an awkward cycle that they try to go for and then end up drowning. So that's kind of the situation that you want to avoid, and that first try cruise boost helps you get that. Is Ringo having a little bit of trouble getting up top, but he manages it. He's going to go for the jump money strat.
Jackalaka money strat. Let's go. It is a thing.
All right. So now it's Ringo's turn. As Conker, he starts his rock bottom segment. All right, so let's see how Ringo does here with his cruise boosts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to see another first try.
I think Conker's on pace to get a 40 in-game time for the spatula. Yeah, I think he might actually pull it off.
You know,
I'm gonna do it. You know he's gonna do it. Let's go.
And Conker with the 40-second perfect time.
Oh my god, that's tied with a record. Flawless. Tied with Tass after all. Yeah, and Ringo's cleaning up a pretty good kids right
Yeah, that was a pretty good. Not quite the ideal cycle, but it's still a good cycle nonetheless.
No, that was actually very solid. Like the last kid was like didn't even pass over the stairwell yet, so that was really good. Ooh, slow cruise boost from that was a slow cruise boost from Conker, but he still did fine with it, doing the patented Univa zoom strat, so we're good there.
I actually think Conker has kind of been getting a few slow cruise boosts here and there. They haven't been that slow, but I think I've noticed him miss a few here and there.
Yeah.
That could be bad here because you don't want to slow. I wonder if he. Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if he changed his strat. That didn't go for the bash just because. Yeah, he's got to fix his angle. He's got to go for another one now. He's gonna go for the RCB. He got the RCB. The RCB makes it a lot more comfortable versus the chuck. You don't want to have to deal with. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, he lands on the platform. He lands.
Oh my god.
He farms.
He farms.
Oh, he got hit by the chuck. The chuck is out, man. He's got his number.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. All right, and he finally gets back up there. That's gonna hurt a little bit. That took him a hot sec.
That Chuck is doing better at being the security guard for the museum than Barnacle Boy is. That's technically Barnacle Boy's like main job, or like main occupation outside of being a superhero. It's being the security guard for Rock Bottom Museum. I forget where I read that, but somewhere. And Conker getting a really good first cycle for Museum.
Yeah, it was a little tight, but he managed to close it out and get it. So he's gonna get that tasty RCB, looking kind of nice, and he's gonna finish up. Okay, he lands on it. I was a little worried he was head there, but he managed to close it out. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Ringo entering canyons and mesas.
All right. So that was a pretty good museum there for Conker. So he's gonna go
He
into.
warped back to museum.
Oh,
Bit of a miswarp, but that's not too bad.
yeah. I mean, it only adds a few seconds. All right. So now we're gonna see him go for sleepy skip. Now it's his turn. As Ringo is gonna finish up this middle segment here of JF2. We're gonna see Conker misses the bash as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is one of those tricks, like these sliding tricks, you know, like in the vein of oil skip. You know, sleepy skip is up here. Bathroom boost is technically up here, but it's a little bit more consistent from what I've seen. As Conker gets the second try, so that's good for him. So that's about even with what Ringo ended up with. But yeah, these kinds of sliding tricks can be really rough. And Conker getting a little close to falling off there. That was a little sus.
I hope he's good.
Yeah, he's got his cruise boost. He's fine.
It was generous enough of the game to give us a ledge right there that you could cruise boost off of. So to counteract that, they made it so that you can fall off of it really easily. Thank you, Heavy Iron Studios.
All right. Do you think we're gonna get a port?
No.
Nothing. No, not even a little.
They're gonna re-release it on Xbox again, like the original Xbox.
Like the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a market for that?
No.
All right, we got Conker going for this real quick. He actually ended up getting a cruise boost. Okay, this is fourth try. I think his angle is a little bit. Okay, there you go. He gets it. So a little bit slower there.
I kind of did it wrong. No, I feel like if it was on Switch, that would be awesome because then I could practice on the go and just like in study hall at school, I could just be like, "Yo, check out this cruise boost, guys."
Conker having a little bit of trouble cupping out.
He's going for
you guys got it.
He's going for like an L jump, which is interesting.
Yeah. All right, he gets the trigger though.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna see him go into Kelp Forest. Or sorry, we're gonna see him do Squid's Dream. I was incorrect.
Squid's Dream, Curtis Leaf strat.
All right, so he's gonna miss a cruise boost there, and that's the thing is, if you miss your cruise boost here, you have to restart all over again. He's gonna have to do it again, yeah.
I disagree. You
don't have to, but like as a comfort strat, I feel like everyone does. I'm not sure why, but
see, if I miss one cruise boost, I jump halfway up my ascension on the trumpet, and then if I get a cruise boost first try, I jump at the peak of my jump on the trumpet, and then if
I that's really sus for Conker. He saves it, but
what?
That was a little bit.
Oh, he's gonna go for the old one.
Oh, he missed! No. Oh, okay. He just decided to save it for later.
Oh my god.
Interesting. He got the sock. I mean, he could.
Yeah, because he was setting it up for the sock. He could go for the one in Stack of Ships. He could go for that one.
Well, he got the sock.
Yeah.
So like he basically just has to go back for the spatula only.
Oh, he got the sock.
Yeah, he got the sock.
He could go for leaf strap.
I think Conker's getting a little bit flustered here, which is something that he cannot afford to do.
Yeah, that's the downside to doing like a different route than your opponent. You have no idea where you are, so you don't know how. Like in races, if you know like where you are as far as like your pace relative to the other person, you can play accordingly. But when you just don't know, it's really hard to tell who's ahead and who's behind, and how you have to play based off of that information.
Yeah, it's really analytical, which is it's okay for us at home and on the bench, but for these guys, it's a little bit hard to be doing maths in your head while you're trying to execute these really tough tricks,
especially in an elimination match.
Exactly. Yeah. This is like the definition of a high pressure situation. You know, you're behind on a route that, you know, doesn't really sync well with your opponents in the loser's side of a double elim bracket. You know, so this is kind of that there's a lot of pressure here on both of these guys to make sure things go well.
Yeah, Ringo getting the patented
He
forbidden
got
skip.
he got the forbidden skip with a good camera. So wait,
He be-
he's going into okay. Oh yeah, he already did oil skip. That's right.
yeah, he
I
became
guess
the
he's
box. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna have to delay it a little bit. Actually, he's not gonna have to delay it as much, like getting over there, because he missed a cruise boost.
yeah. That's the thing about missing a cruise boost. Is like if you miss a cruise
Ooh,
boost,
I
you're
don't like that angle.
he got it. He got
What?
it. Yeah, he got it.
That was really close. I did not think he was gonna get the sock there.
No, it was good. Good rotate. Oh no!
Oh,
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 this is hard to save.
oh.
Okay, he's just gonna. Okay, we're gonna do some platforming. No, he can do it. He can do it. Oh, he missed. Oh my
Oh
god, both of these
no.
guys, and it's getting to both of them. You
Oh
can.
wait, did he get? Oh, he didn't get the teleport box.
No, he didn't.
Dang.
So yeah, this is that high pressure, high intensity situation. Both of these guys, huge pressure to keep consistent and keep strong.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so he didn't get, yeah.
Conker still has 60, or no, not 62 spatulas left. He still has like 18 What am I even saying? 13 spatulas left until he can get into chum buckets. So like he's still got to do Sand Mountain and Dutchman.
You mean Kelp Forest?
Oh my god, I did.
Actually, no, wait. No, that's wrong.
This is where I just leave calm.
All right, so both of these guys gonna head into Dutchman. So I guess Conker's gonna save Squid's Dream for after Dutchman.
Yeah, and he also has to do Sand Mountain because he's going for LTCS probably.
Oh, okay. So I think right now we're just seeing. No, but I don't think he needs to. Or did he trade in? No, I don't think he needs to.
He doesn't. All right.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit the chest piece there.
No, he's living. My
He's
boy's living.
he's farming and living.
He's But yeah, like right now, Conker not only has to do, he's entering at almost the same time as Ringo, except he also has to do Squid's Dream and he also has to do GCC. So it's a little hard.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Like jumping over to there instead of like closer to the spatula.
Yeah.
That's a good safe strat from Ringo. I approve. Yeah, so it looks like they're really close, but their spatula counts are very different right now.
Yeah, well, right now Conker, I believe, he's 2 spatulas behind Ringo, and one of those is intended, one of those is GCC, but the other one was Squid's Dream, and that's what's gonna hurt him, I think.
Wait, what? Yeah. Oh no, his timer.
It'll be
Alright,
okay.
well,
We have Ringo's for reference.
Yeah.
I think right now it could be just a runner thing. I don't know. I would have just minimized it. Maybe he did that on purpose to take his mind off of the time.
Yeah.
I could see that happening because that's a big thing for runners. Is like when you're in these high pressure segments, like you don't want to look at your time. You just want to go. You just don't want to. You don't want to think. You want to feel. That's a big part of this.
Yeah. Maybe his life was just like underflowed casually. But Conker gets the boat bash. Let's go. And Ringo just going for wall jump skip, like most runners do. Oh yeah.
No, he is good.
Gotta go for the ground.
Gotta go fast. And he started his timer. I guess he just gave up. He's like, no, that timer's. All right, so yeah, these guys are pretty synced right now. But again, keep in mind, we're gonna have to see first. I mean, first Conker has to get the cruise. There he goes. Yeah. Like, don't forget, Conker has to do 2 more spatulas that Ringo does not, and there's not a lot of room for Ringo to be making errors right now, especially as Conker is falling off.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh god!
This is unfortunate. That's just the kind of, we're gonna see this a lot more for sure. Like Conker's not the only one that's gonna have to face this kind of situation. You know, already on the loser side, we already have this match slated, and there's also Sale versus Pixel, and those are another two really good runners. So
Yeah.
as this gets further and further, and then we're gonna have we have Jackalaka versus Tower, and the loser of that is gonna play the winner of this.
So
There's
me.
gonna be a lot of yes.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of high pressure losers rounds that are gonna be really stiff in competition, and it's just a matter of who can stay calm, who can stay consistent. And right now, Ringo's looking good. All right, so we're gonna see Ringo go into the Dutchman fight. At this point, Conker just kind of has to hope that things go his way. He can give us a little bit of clean execution here to make sure things go well. There is still the possibility that Ringo has a tough time with Chum Bucket Lab.
Yeah, but for the most part, this is Ringo's to lose right now. Like, he's on pace to get like a 2-minute any percent run. No.
Thanks. All right.
Nah, but Ringo is looking at like a.
Conker. All right, Ringo's gonna go into Chum Bucket here.
Yeah, assuming Ringo gets the Robo Sponge skip first try, he's looking around like a 10150.
Yeah.
101.5x around there. Actually, I'd say maybe a 101.4x. That's my guess.
All right, so Conker closing it out. Gets on top. He's gonna just toss the cruise boost. Is he gonna be able to make it up top? Oh, you got it. There we go. It's a little bit of a precise ledge, but
yeah. All right, Ringo gets Robo Sponge skip, so it's pretty much over unless he misses tartar sauce like 10 times.
You never know. I mean, we've seen that happen before. I've seen people lose runs to that trick, so never underestimate it.
Taking his time on the trampoline. Respectable. Yeah, this is looking around like a 101.53 or 4.
Yeah. Well, that's good because that means that Conker is going to get first try GCC. So that's what that means. All right, so Ringo's going to close it out here. He's going to get this last fuse. So look, yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. 101.5x.
Yeah. 101.54.
We're going to see time for Ringo with a 101.54.
See if Conker gets the GCC.
All right. Do it for the fans, man. All right. One more go. Okay.
It's a very difficult trick. It's
this trick is like an advanced one frame. Not only is it a one frame cruise boost input, you also have a really, really, really like precise movement setup that you need. This trick is just really weird, and it's still being perfected by a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think Conker and oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's only I think like 3 or 4 runners that are actually using this trick right now, so good on Conker for closing it out. So he's going to go into Patrick. He's going to turn in those socks. And we're going to see him go into the Chum Bucket. So what we're looking at now after this, we've got RingoTongo moving on to losers round 2. Conker, unfortunately, going to see the end of his tournament run. Thanks to him for giving us some good matches.
Spicing it up with the needleless route. Made a lot of the matches pretty interesting.
All right, so he's going to close up Chum Bucket Lab.
Relying on the iframes there to not get hit by the Plankton bot.
Oh, he's going to miss that. Yeah, this is why I held out that, Ringo still could have lost time here, is because this trick can be a little bit finicky as well. Yeah, with this trick, it's never over until it's over when it comes to runs. All right, so he's gonna jump off there just to make sure his cycle's all right. The strat to fall off so that you can reset Robo Sponge so he can go for that chop again. So he's gonna get it there. All right.
Conker is still on pace to get a 0 second time.
Truly the fastest time in the West.
Does negative time exist? I'm just kidding.
All right, we got what's it called?
And we can't really tell what Conker got, but
I mean, if I had to think about it, it's like 105.
Yeah, I'd say around there. Yeah, I'd say in the 105, very low 106 range, somewhere around there.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. We got Conker finishing it out. Good stuff to both the runners. Ringo is going to move on to losers round 2. He's going to face the loser of Jackalaka versus Tower TV and the winner's side.
Which that match is going to be tomorrow.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good matches coming up. And then I'm the winner of Jack and face Univa and over on the winner's side and winner semis. All right.
Yeah, Conker, Ringo, you guys should be good to join call. Hello, Ringo.
Hey.
Congrats on
How's it
the
going?
win.
Thanks, guys. What's up?
Not much. That was a pretty interesting match.
Yeah, I didn't play very well, but Hi.
How's it going,
Hello,
Conker?
Ringo. Conker, dang it.
that was something.
Yeah. Wait, did you mean to turn off the timer, or was that just like by accident?
It was an accident, and then I think I started it at one point again. That was really good. Like I was talking to Jack earlier, consistency in races is very important.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Needless is a very consistent route, so
Very
Yeah.
consistent.
So I wanted to ask really quick on that note, like what were you guys thinking beforehand going into this race? You know, this loser side, lots on the line. Did the stress get to you, or did you kind of just brush it off when you started the run?
I was pretty scared.
Oh, is that a Conker 2 kid I see?
I gotta plug it my last race.
Yeah. Gotta
Right.
do it to him.
Bye, boys.
See you, Ringo. Thanks
Here we go.
to him, and thanks to
Yeah.
Conker.
Yeah, that was a fun match to commentate.
Yep. So we're gonna close it out here. We're gonna see you guys later. Up next, we got
Ringo's-
some more GSA action coming up
Ringo's
for
already
you.
playing some Mario 64 Fire Sea. Conker 2 kid. Thank God. All right, yeah. See you guys.